So, hey YouTube, the reason why I'm doing this video is to talk about a family member. Now, I have a brother. He's my half brother. I'm just going to say his name is Jay. Only reason why I'm saying his name is Jay because I'm not putting his whole name out of there. So, I'm just going to say his name is Jay. Okay, Jay has an issue with Jesus now. So, he doesn't like the word Jesus or like people to say Jesus. For some weird reason, he has such an issue with Jesus that every time I'm talking to him, if I say Jesus and not God, he got an issue. And actually, he don't even like God. He says the Most High. I don't have an issue with that either. He says Yahshua and Yahweh. Don't have an issue with that either. But why do you have an issue with me calling God and Jesus? He says these are slave names that were given to us by slave masters and that we shouldn't call on God or Jesus. Let me be real with you. I like how you said that, but I have to emphasize this to you. So he told me, say that I'll forever be enslaved. I have to continuously, because it frustrates me and it angers me so that he wants me to respect him, but he has no respect to give back. I understand that you're older. I understand that you have more. You got a house, you got a car, you got all these different things. But I need you to understand that you're in the same situation I'm in. You're no better than me. You're in the same situation. In fact, I even told him today, I said, well, I'm homeless. I really don't have much or wherever the case may be. I'm doing the best that I can to survive or whatever. And it's going to be worse than that. Because you refuse to sit up there and call on Yahweh and Yahshua. You like to use the word Jesus and God. That's nice. That's nice. Let me clarify this for you, bro. When I was in sin, I called on Jesus. Jesus did a deliverance for me. So I can't diss Jesus because you found Yahshua and Yahweh and you don't know the name Jesus no more. I can't diss God because God is what's delivering me now from all this mess that I'm in, from being around the wrong things, the wrong people, and the wrong environment. And now I'm getting better understanding of who God is, what God is, and how he's moving. Now, according to you, God and Yahshua is the same. According to what I've been reading, little Ethiopian Bibles and all this stuff right here, there's a form of alignment between the two. But you will not sit up there because you refuse to acknowledge God and Jesus. And that's not what you call it. Because in biblical texts, there are certain parts, they don't know me as the Lord. They don't know me as Jesus. They don't know me as certain things. They don't know me as Yahweh. They don't know me as Jehovah. They don't know me as Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi. They don't know me as a provider. They don't know me as a healer. They don't know me as certain things. This is how God says. So there's some things that you don't even know about God. But I'm tired of being cursed by my so-called family who masquerade up. Now, this is the craziest thing. If you family, be family. Stand 10 toes down. If you an enemy, stay an enemy. Because I'm going to be real with you. Words don't come back void. Words don't come back void. When Jesus walked past, he cursed the tree. The tree was cursed. I don't curse you. Don't curse me. I don't disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. The sad part about it, that you're not even registering as family. And see, I sit up here and I do these YouTube videos because I have so much anger in me, and dealing with ignorant people make it even worse. I don't serve whatever you serving. I serve God. Now, yes, I know the name Yahweh is in the Bible. I know Yahshua is in the Bible. I know they said, well, we got away from this because we didn't want We didn't want the name Yahweh to be said because it was such a powerful name. Let me be real with you. That showed up in 1996 sometime. That's when I first seen it in the Bible, back in the dictionary section. Remind you, there was no traces of that mess nowhere to be found. So when y'all start showing up all this different stuff and all this different crowd trying to say this is where religion come from and this is where all this mess come from, all it just tells me is some deep, deceitful architectural work. Whether it's true or not, it's just deceitful architectural work. So I stick to what I know. Don't hate me because I'm serving God and Jesus. And you call it Yahweh and Yahshua. If you call it Yahweh and Yahshua, you good. When you come at me and you say, oh, well, do you eat pork? Yes, I eat pork. That's what I can afford. Apostle Paul didn't have a problem with it. To be totally honest with you, the reason why we wasn't eating certain meats and vegetables because they were sacrificed to God. Right now, you will starve to death. Everything that's on this earth has been sacrificed to an idol god, including the pig, including the vegetables you eat. So there's nothing pure that isn't been sacrificed to the God. So therefore, you can eat whatever you want to eat because that's a part that has been removed from the Bible to tell you that everything, them people set up there and sacrifice everything and say, now eat it. And I'm so sick and tired of dealing with people that's not on my level. They're trying to remove everything from us as it is. Last thing I need is a family member talking about they cursing me and I'm not cursing them. You already done showed up in multiple visions, in multiple things dealing with the lodge as being against me. And every time we hold a conversation, and no matter how real I am with you, hey, how are you? You're doing good. As much as I try to level myself down and humble myself and talk to you with a form of humility and with respect, you have none for me. And therefore, I don't have to show you none either. I will not be cursed by no family member. I will not be cursed by people that are supposed to care about me and don't. I will not go through it. Miss me with that. This is the problem that I have with people because to be totally honest with you, I was a child when you showed up. I know nothing about you. I didn't even know I had a big brother. All I know is my mama say my dad had a lot of kids. He showed up with you at the front doorstep talking about you the older brother. And according to my memory, you might be my little brother. So you need to check that. I'm tired of the foolishness around me. I'm tired of the foolishness. I'm tired of the craziness going on. And we ain't talking about just the masquerade foolishness that's going on. We talking about all of it. But you showed up and stuff like that. And let me be real with you. In them visions, and I got to tell you about my visions so that you get it clear, I was sacrificed so your black behind can have a chance. That's what my vision showed me. So you might want to be careful how you treating the person that they call themselves sacrifice, because according to your little we family, it's certain things that ain't nobody saying nothing about while we all in these trenches together. And one of it is that they feel like it's okay for women to be abused and they want to save y'all little niggas. And I don't like that. So you might want to be careful how you keep coming at me and how you keep saying how you gonna curse me and this and that, and you so against me and you gonna be cursing, you ain't gonna never have, and this and that, this and that, this and that. You know what? That's showing me that the biggest problem, I had you around me. And when God started to remove enemies and God started to remove people, I called you asking for a phone number. I called you in peace. I ain't call you for drama. I ain't call you for no back talk. I ain't call you for none of that mess, man, bro. I ain't call you for none of that. I ain't had none of that mess for you. I ain't had no disrespect in my heart for you. You talking about you serving Worcestershire sauce. A nigga ain't had nothing to say about that. While you serving Worcestershire sauce, I serve Jesus. I ain't had nothing to say about how you serve your God and how you do what you do with your God. But you is not going to keep coming at me with curses and thinking that them curses going to have authority over my life and over me. Miss me with that. And then to say, oh, your daddy, he ain't going to be able to do nothing for you and stuff like that because you ain't family anyway. Well, listen him play a masquerade up. You ain't either. You never been. Because anytime you can curse your own flesh and blood, you curse yourself because it's a bloodline now. So receive your own curses within yourself. And stop coming at me with that if you saying you real blood. But like I said, y'all carry these lying spirits. Therefore, you feel like, oh, I'm not family because I'm not following you and doing what you do because you under demonic possession and all this crap that y'all carrying on with and y'all doing all these demonic rituals. Bruh, I ain't got none of that for you. Whatever, however y'all live, I already know how it go down. But I don't come with you and come at you with that. I have the utmost respect every time I come. And every time I have came to you, you have been disrespectful and coming at me the wrong way. And I'm so sick and tired of it. That's why I'm doing this testament on my YouTube, because I want people to know how feisty you really is. And I don't deal with feisty niggas because I'll take your face off. And that's real talk. And I'm not disrespectful. I have always been humble. Come to you on the phone. Hey, how's everything going? I'm talking good to you and stuff like that. But this is the craziest thing. And this is like the burning of the Quran. And guess what? Here I go walking right into it with you. It's only so many cheeks a joker can turn. It's only so many different ways a person can say, hey, stop disrespecting me before they get angry. You are one of the most disrespectful people I have ever met on this earth. And you feel like because you're somewhat up right now, let me tell you something. I got a God that'll bring you all the way down to your knees and make you repent. I had to go there. I had to do that. So you need to stop coming at me and stop trying to curse me and stop trying to do evil works against me, pretending you family. And you not. Family don't do that. In fact, let me go ahead and clarify for you, bro. When my son was taken from me, it was your face I saw in the courtroom. When you sit up there and you tried to do dirt, they kept showing me your face as the judge. So we're going to sit up here and we finna stop playing all these masquerade games under this illumination and masquerade and stop coming at me the wrong way. Because we know you doing foul stuff. Now, I've been sitting up here, sitting back, being the good one. Because guess what? I already know your days is numbered. Mine is too. But guess what? I chose to live my life none like you. Remember, I was given an invitation. Name change, invitation, cash money, and everything. I turned that down and remained myself. I chose God over all that messed up. And I'm going to rep mine. So, to Jesus. And Jesus over everything. Now, rep yours in the same way. But don't keep coming at me wrong, because I'm tired of that. Oh, you eat pork? Yeah, I eat pork. I eat whatever I can afford. I done told you that 1,000,000 times. My money ain't long. My money ain't nothing like your money. I'm tired of you coming at me crazy. And I'm going to tell you something else too. And I tell people this all the time, because jokers like to come out of nowhere with beef. Like y'all beefing, like y'all going rah-rah beef. Let me tell you something. Half of y'all doing that because the people are blind that you coming at with that rah-rah beef. Nobody ain't even got to say nothing to you. They say good morning and you ready to go into war because you know that they're in a blinded situation and you know they can't really put their hands on you. But I got a God that delivers from that, bruh. And we'll meet when that's done. And trust me, you ain't better than me. You ain't stronger than me. And you ain't on my level. Because even if I was under possession, I'll still have control over you. So stop coming at me like that.